you're a litigation lawyer, a human rights lawyer with 30 years of experience. And we've been talking about these FINTRAC laws, this freedom law that's giving them the rights to, block people from contributing to anything that's counter narrative to the government. And of course, they can carry that on and keep going with that. So if I was to put you in a courtroom and you had to argue the case of the Canadian citizen against this kind of invasion of our privacy, control of our transactions, what would be your argument?
Well, let's take that piece of paper that our current judges have been wiping their ass with. It's called the Charter of Canadian Human Rights and Freedoms. And it's fairly explicit. In fact, the preamble speaks of what we are to reasonably expect in a free and democratic society. And if we are indeed in a free and democratic society, subject, of course, that's the, subject to reasonable limits. What's reasonable? And of course, governments will always argue, well, it's reasonable that I take away this right or that right, even though it does contradict the notions of free and a democratic society. So if the Constitution means anything, it means anything whatsoever, it has any meaning whatsoever, especially in this time when we need it the most. You cannot, engineer bullshit legislation to subvert that Constitution for political expediency for today. And if you want to tear up the Constitution, i.e. tear up the founding principles of our society, if you want to say, essentially to hell with your notions of freedom and democracy, then fine, okay, then I'm no longer a member of the society. And therefore I don't owe it my allegiance, I don't owe it my tax money. So in a sense, go fly a kite, I'll set up my own society and come and get me. And they will. And then, well, that's actually that's the seeds of what we call a civil war.